What's going on, RACER.com? Josef Newgarden back. We are here in St. Petersburg for the opening round of the 2016 IndyCar Series. Excited to be here. I don't know if you guys saw last year, I did a little video for RACER.com on the Chevy Aero kit. Last year was the first year for Aero kits for Honda and Chevy. So now I'm back. We got 2016 spec, and we're going to start at the rear of the car here. Last year we talked a little bit about Indy cars, how they use aerodynamics to make the cars faster. Really for us, it's all about downforce and drag. You know, that's one of the main things that makes these cars quick. You can see back here all these massive wings, right? It looks like the opposite of an airplane. You know, airplanes are designed to go up. These cars are designed to go into the ground, and these wings are what help us do that. They all interact together. So really it starts from the front, comes to the back, and it all exits out of the rear end. So the way the air flows over the car, it pushes the car into the ground, gives us a lot more grip, gives the tires more grip, makes us go super fast around racetracks. At the rear this year, we're a little bit different. This is one of the areas we were allowed to change. There's only a couple areas and boxes of the car that we were allowed to change. This was one of the areas that we did. It's the rear bumper pod. This was introduced for safety, and then it also became a very efficient aerodynamic device for us. So we've taken as much advantage of the space that we have. You're allowed to work in a certain area within the box around the car. So there's like an invisible box around this thing, and if you just envision the height of the box being about the height of this and the width of what we've got here, you're allowed to build in that. So we maximized all the room that we could, made it as efficient as possible, made the most downforce that we could, and you'll see what's different for us is we had a more simple top flap before on the bumper last year. It's a little bigger this year. It's got a little bit more parts to it, a little bit more flaps, a little bit more elements that we can work with. They've all got wickers on them to make them as efficient as possible. And there's a little bit of reworking inside the pod too in the back here. You'll see a little bit of a fin section too. So that's one of our main differences. The rear wing's about the same. The side pods for us are very similar to what we had last year. We got these big tire ramps. Trying to make the drag as efficient as possible over the tires here. Tires are terrible for aerodynamic efficiency, so we try and cover them up as much as we can, take the advantage of the Aero kit. Most of the front's the same. As you can see, you know, I don't think you can really see a sexier Indy car than this. This Fuzzy's Ultra Premium Vodka, it looks so good. You see a little bit of this brick detail. So what we got going on here, this is the 100th edition bottle car that we've got going on. Fuzzy's is creating a 100th edition bottle for the 100th running of the Indianapolis 500. It's so cool. You can actually see the bottle up here. If you come up top, this is what the bottle looks like. So any of you IndyCar fans that like to have a little bit of a drink during the day, at night, whenever it is, you got to get yourself a Fuzzy's bottle. This is one of a kind. It's got all the winners of the Indianapolis 500. It's the coolest bottle you're ever going to find. It's a collector's edition for sure. You're not going to get it again after this year, so make sure you go find it. It's going to be at the track. It's for sale. I'll get back to the aerodynamic stuff now. Most of us on the front end here, everything that we've been doing on the Chevy kit is pretty much the same on the front end too. We might have a little surprises through the mid-season. I think we're going to have something a little different on the front wing here. We've been testing some things with Chevy, so if we need a little extra juice mid-season to take on those Honda boys, we might introduce something on the front wing. But really it's the rear section, which I was showing you. The rear bumper pods are a big change, and you know what I want to do? I want to get a little reaction from the crowd. I want to see what they think of Chevy Aero kits, Chevy in general, the Indy cars. I want to see what's going on. Hey guys, how's it going? Everyone good here in St. Petersburg? Who am I talking to?
My name is Sean. How you doing?
I'm great, Sean. Sean, let me just ask you first off. Do you think this car is a sexy looking Chevy?
This is the first time I've been to the IRL Series race, and it is absolutely the sexiest I've seen so far.
Dude, I love that answer. I think this is one of the sexiest cars you can get. Chevy is helping us out. You know, we're battling the Hondas. We got to beat those guys this weekend. So you're going to be Team Chevy for me?
Absolutely.
My guy. Sean, he's Team Chevy. You see a lot of hype here in St. Petersburg. We're excited to get 2016 going. Excited to show you the new Aero kit. A lot of it's the same, a little bit of a difference. So look out for that. And please, if you want, follow us on Twitter, follow the IndyCar Series, watch us on ABC this weekend. We're going to be bringing the action in the IndyCar Series, and we hope you guys enjoy all year long.